'67 Ford Mustang Fastback. 408, 6-speed, fuel injected, turbocharged. It's on the cover of the August issue of Hot Rod. Actually, David Freiberger came down to JBA Racing where I work at and saw the car sitting out front and decided that we could put it on the cover of August issue. Yeah, the motor shot that Randy did on it was just phenomenal. And just the detail of it and the overall, it was beautiful. So the first thing I did was the motor and transmission because I wanted a little bit more power for the car. So built the 408 for it and 6-speed. Basically started out with the Sportsman Motorsport block. Has the H-beam rods in it from Eagle, crank from Eagle. And has the forged pistons. Got the girdle in it. It's got the windage tray from MPG Head Service in Denver. It's got the true roller timing chain. Has the Edelbrock heads on it. The 202 valves. Topped it off with the Spider EFI intake manifold. When I originally built the motor, it was not going to be anything turbocharged or supercharged. It was going to be naturally aspirated, but it did 400 horsepower at the tires with no turbo on it, which is really good for a street car. But I just wanted that extra little pop to it. It's all hand fabricated. It's a T62 turbo. Has a 4-inch inlet. Has a 2.5-inch outlet, which is expanded up to the 4-inch. Or 90mm throttle body. The turbo works off the exhaust and doesn't rob any horsepower off your crank. Turbo is a lot like nitrous. When it comes on, it hits hard and it puts you in the seat, but it'll hold you there. And you don't have to refill the turbo. The horsepower right now is at 574 at the tires, 660 foot-pounds of torque, which is really good for a street-driven car. It's a Richmond T56 6-speed, and the 6-speed offered the best range of gear ratios. Rear end's an 8.8 rear end out of a 94 Mustang Cobra. I used the Cobra brakes. I had to cut all the stock bracketry off and weld on spring perches. I think the car sits very well. I like the low tuck look. The American Racing Torque Thrust 2s, polished with Toyo tires on them. So far, the front's just some 1-inch lowering coil springs, lowered the control arms. Also put the 13-inch CNC brakes on it with the 6-piston calipers. Helps it stop a little better. I wanted something that's going to stop the car. Everybody puts the big horsepower but doesn't put the brakes. So I wanted to make sure I had the brakes to stop the car. I actually put some aftermarket Shogun seats in it. Has JME gauges. It's a real comfortable car to drive. People are pretty much blown away by it. People actually stop in traffic and honk and give the thumbs up, and people yell, "It's a beautiful car" all the time. And, you don't really see them on the street. You see them at shows and stuff, but nobody really drives them.
Now that's a car.